Hi guys, we're coming at you from the road today with another episode of Nerding Out with Sasha. And today we're going to answer a big question. Sash, why did you make the engine bay open like that?
Yeah, it is indeed a big one. I've always wanted to design a car with an open engine bay. First time many years ago for one of my previous employers, but it wasn't the right fit. So kept it for our own brand. What's the idea behind it? Well, as always, it's function, but function that drives beauty. Functionally speaking, no modern hypercar keeps the engine bay fully sealed. The engine produces so much heat and that heat needs to escape. So most hypercars have at least partially open engine bays. We're taking that idea one step further. Inspiration comes from the 1960s, late 1960s Formula One cars. There was a bunch of them with open engines, but the one I remember most vividly is 1968-69 Ferrari 312. Had a hot V setup as well, so the spaghetti was fully exposed, and it's just a beautiful back end, dominates the design of that car, equally dominates the design of the NILU. On the side of beauty, what we're doing is effectively showcasing our crown jewel in a way that other cars cannot. With the industry moving towards hybrids, towards electrification, autonomy, we have a unique situation with a fully analog mechanical beast of an engine that deserves to be in the limelight, deserves to be exposed. I think of it as a fine mechanical watch showcasing its mechanism with all of its intricacy and all of its movement. And same thing is valid for us. Why hide something that is so beautiful?
You mentioned hot V. Can you explain what a hot V is? I know a lot of people aren't really sure what that means.
Sure, I mean, it would be great to get Nelson Hartley to answer this and maybe do an episode of Nerding Out with Nelson at some point in the future.
Well, we're not in New Zealand today,
Right,
so.
right. So I'll do my best to explain. So the hot V idea, if you imagine an engine block in the shape of a V, conventional setup, most engines out there would have the intake, the cold side on the outside, on the inside of the V, that would be a cold V, and then the exhaust on the outside. However, what that creates is the heat coming from the outside sometimes ends up contaminating the cold side, and that reduces the efficiency of the engine. So swapping the hot and the cold side of the engine, having the exhaust coming out of the center, is actually a more efficient way to design an internal combustion V-shaped engine. Our engine has obviously the hot side in the V, cold side on the outside, and that cold side is connected to the air intakes on the body side, which are the iconic NACA ducts. So again, it's primarily functional, but on the beauty side, it creates this absolutely gorgeous Inconel 3D printed exhaust that we fully celebrate with our open engine bay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.